Hey guys, JC here. For those of you who have been watching my workout videos, I'm sorry I haven't had any up recently. It has been a crazy past 5 weeks. Have finally moved into the place that I was working on whenever in my first video. We moved in and we had a baby. So been a little hectic these past 5 weeks, and I'm definitely planning on getting a workout video up soon. But before I do, something that I have recently gotten into that I have been kind of interested in for a while, just haven't actually really gotten a chance to get into it, is Paracord. And recently, probably in the past year or so, I've kind of gotten into hunting and stuff, and mostly it's small game. Squirrels and rabbits and things like that. And for those of you who don't like it, I'm sorry, get over it. I do utilize everything. I keep the fur, hoping to eventually get enough to where I can actually make something out of it, but at the moment, just have the fur. And as far as the meat goes, it's excellent. But aside from that, I've been getting into kind of outdoor stuff, and one thing that I have been hearing about is stuff called survival bracelets, paracord survival bracelets and necklaces. And so what that has got me into is getting paracord and learning how to do different stitches and such like that. And turns out that quite a bit of my stuff has become somewhat popular in the local area. And I've actually sold several pieces. So real quick, one thing I am actually planning on getting onto, it's a website called Artfire, ARTFIRE.com. It is, I am in no way affiliated with it at the moment, and so if anyone who owns it thinks that I'm, doing whatever, I have nothing to do with it. It's just something that I'm hoping to kind of get into, hopefully be able to start selling some of my products on there. It seems like a good website. I'm going to go ahead and show you some of my pieces real quick because if you are interested in buying some, then maybe I have something you would like to see, or you'd like to have. Most websites, I have noticed, sell things. Let me go ahead and grab one here for you. This is a paracord survival bracelet with a buckle, and this is roughly about 7, maybe 8 feet of paracord total. And these generally sell for about maybe $7-8 online, where you're going to find in most places. At Army surplus stores, they generally go for about $6, maybe $7. But I actually have taken things that, and I have been Army surplus stores, and most of the kind I see are like this, very similar to this. Maybe differences being in a little bit more variety in color instead of just obviously solid black and yellow. But I want to go ahead and show you a couple of different designs I have actually made. And if it's something that does interest you and you would like to purchase one, they are absolutely available for purchase. And I do sell them for cheaper than you're going to find them at stores. For instance, as I was showing you, this black one with yellow inside paracord, because at about 7-8 feet, this is about as basic as it can get whenever it comes to a survival bracelet. Like I said, these generally go for right around $7-8 or so online, plus shipping and handling, which is usually right around $2 to $3. So you're looking at right around $10 for about not even 10 feet of paracord. For something like that, I charge $4 for a basic one and $2 shipping and handling. So for people who are local here, which I'm not going to tell you where I live, but for people who know me and who are local, they get it for just $4 flat because there's no shipping involved, and they have to either meet me or something like that. Getting into kind of another step up is let me go ahead and show you actually another very basic one. It's just with some different colors. It's blue with yellow inside. Kind of a cool looking blue with black and white kind of mixed in there. So it's kind of a cool looking one. Part of the reason why I'm showing you different ones is because I'm also wanting you to see the different colors that I do have in paracord. This one is actually one of my more recent ones. It's red, white, and blue, and it's as you can see, the difference between it is that it actually has red stitching on the outside and white stitching on the inside, instead of something more like this where it's just solid black the whole way. It's got a variety color, you know, this, and then I also have, as you can see, a blue stripe going through the whole thing. And it has a white buckle, but not like that really matters too much. But anyway, that's kind of the, this is a variety of, this is something else I'll be doing. Now this obviously is a little bit more time consuming, simply because you can see that, obviously, like I said, there's the 2 stitches coloring. This is a very basic version of that. This is exactly the same stitching without the blue line going through. It's the exact same type of stitching, just it's orange on the outside, blue on the inside, and actually the beauty of these is you flip them. And so you can pick whichever color you feel like for the day, and that's how it goes. Now, if you're interested in something like that, the one thing you do have to recognize is that these are slightly curved buckles. So these are going to be a little bit curved, but recognize that so they generally, this is how they go together. But going the opposite direction, if you wanted to have these color, you wanted to have the blue on the outside, it really is not that bad. Whenever you're wearing it, you don't even really notice it. Just letting you know, this is something that I have worn multiple times like this, and I don't notice it at all. Anyway, that's the kind I've got. Also, same kind of thing, except it's got just solid black everywhere with a red lining. And here, as you can see, I have the AIDS awareness ribbon right there. Kind of get that a little bit close so you can see. This is it's these kinds of things that you're going to see are going to be a little bit more expensive than the basic ones. This is very basic, nothing super special about this. So these are going to go for like I said, $4 plus $2 shipping and handling. Something like this, and actually let me go ahead and show you the other one I have. Obviously, this is the other one I've got. These are going to go for $5. It's just an additional $1 to have 2 different colors going instead of 1. But shipping and handling is always going to be the same, $2. And guys, I'm sorry, but I only ship to inside the United States. It's much easier that way. Because these things weigh so little, $2 is going to be enough to get it to where I need it to go. You would get it in a whatever they're called, manila envelope, if that's what they're called, manila, I think, envelope. And so, like I said, it'd be $5 for one of these plus $2 shipping and handling. So for $7, you get kind of a cooler design than you would for just the basic ones. Like I said, this costs you $7 plus a couple of dollars shipping and handling. You might be able to find it for $6 online somewhere, but you're kind of looking at the same thing. About, with shipping and handling, you're still spending more than you would on these, and these are a little bit nicer. Also have, it's the same thing as the AIDS awareness, except support our troops with the yellow ribbon. But it's basically the same type of thing. It's just sorry, kind of looks off whenever the because the paracord is extremely flexible. Anyway, these with the stripe through them would end up basically I would probably charge maybe $5.50, $6 for these at most. I also have this one's a little bit tougher to see just because of the colors. Breast cancer awareness, and it's obviously got the stitching right through there. Things like this, like I said, if you're looking at the extra right here where it's 2 colors going all the way around instead of just 1, you're looking at adding $1 to the basic one, and then the ribbon, I'd probably add another 50 cents. So you're looking at about $5.50 for something like this. This also is a completely different type of stitch, let me go ahead and show you just so you can kind of get an idea. Sorry, drop this one. Of the different type of stitching it is. This one, $5. It's a different stitch. It is a little bit. It's not so much a complicated stitch as it is just a little bit more time consuming. If you know what the stitches are, great. If you don't, I'm not going to throw it out there. Unless you just are dying to know, then absolutely I'll tell you what they are. Honestly, I don't care that much. This one is one I'm a little proud of. Like I said, I mean, you know, this is kind of a cool one. It's this is the red, white, and blue. Like I said, you know, I enjoy it. Something like this would I would sell for $6. Just because you're getting the color things and the ribbon going through. Like I said, this is about 7-8 feet of paracord. It's not a lot, but you know, 7 or 8 feet of paracord. Whenever you're out, if you decide, you know, you want to go out hiking or something like that, and then something terrible happens, you get lost. 7 or 8 feet of paracord is 7 or 8 feet of rope, and that's what you want. So obviously, this one can be flipped, but there is no blue ribbon in here. So with something like this, obviously going this way would be much better. The other things I want to show you real quick is cross, and generally whichever one they want, they keep that that line and cut the other one off, and then it's just one string. But I kind of wanted to intertwine them, and then at the very end, guys, very basic. It's just a loop and a knot. So, you know, you put it right on through, and you got yourself a necklace. Now, for those of you who are actually interested in buying something like this would probably be about, realistically, probably about $8, $8 or $9 shipping and handling, with shipping and handling. So about 10, maybe $11 at most. And obviously, if you wanted a certain type of buckle up here, all you'd have to do is let me know. You just have to say, well, I kind of want something up there. I don't really like the knot. That's fine. I would have some kind of clip at the end for you. Another thing is, and I don't really like here. Let me show you. These keychain lanyards. These are oh Lord, what are these? These are about 4, maybe 5 feet of paracord. Not a lot, but obviously, as you can see, they are pretty stinking long. Look at probably getting about half of that, unless you just want something long like this. If you want it to be like that, where basically you can fit it in your entire fist, more than happy to do that. But honestly, I made one that's it was about half that, and I think it looked a little bit better. And what you would basically see, and I don't have it right now, so I'd have to find it. But it's basically it's just a little clip at the end. I'm sure all of you have seen them. Basically, it's just a little hook, kind of like this, and then right here, you just spin the little bolt down, and then you can loop your keychains into it or whatever, and then spin it back up, and it looks connected, kind of like that, kind of like a little oval. But basically, that would be looped at the top of this, and then at the end it would be very uniform. It would have an ending that looked exactly like that. It would be very uniform, very closed, very, you know, everything. It wouldn't be sloppy. Kind of like these. I just went ahead and did that just so I could actually show these to certain people, just to kind of give them an idea. But it would not look like that. Your end would be that clipped just like on the cross, and the beginning would be just like this with the keychain hole basically holding it exactly like that. And then at the end, like I said, very uniform. So those are the different things I'm selling. Those kind of things, if you're curious, little keychain lanyards, I'd probably sell for $250 plus shipping and handling. The one thing I will say, guys, is if you are interested in buying these, I'm running out of time. If you are interested in buying them, basically for each additional item you buy, if you're buying them together, each additional item I'm knocking 50 cents off. So if you buy, you know, if you're getting 2 of the very basic, you know, this would cost you $8 plus shipping and handling. You buy both of them together, it'll cost you $7.50, and then plus shipping and handling. And then for each additional item, it'll knock off an additional 50 cents. No matter which item it is, I just add the price, knock off an additional 50 for it. And if you are curious as to what I take for payment, it is PayPal. And if you guys have any more questions, remember to email me at jcsworkout.com or at yahoo.com. I'll have my email in the links. So anyway, all right, guys. I'll get back to y'all later.